Alright, for a new age Mustang lower core support, or radiator support if you want to call it, I never found any info where to exactly cut it and mount it. I picked up this bar locally for $50. It's made by Motion Raceworks. It goes for about $180 retail, but I had to put a lot of work into it, or I should say my friend did, because he's a welder. This particular bar came with saddles for a 3-core radiator. I'm running a stock radiator because I have no need for an aftermarket. No cooling issues with this car. Things you'll need to know is where to cut, and you can see here, like, the frame is right here, so I want to be right flat with that almost. I recommend to cut it a little short first, take a measurement, and then go, because with my bar I'm using MAF racing brackets, and they put the radiator too high, so I had to flip them around and space them away. So cut it a little short, so you might have more room. I cut it like this, and I put the radiator in, and the radiator was sticking out 1.25 inches too high. So you have a double pinch weld here that's kind of tight to cut. I used a reciprocating saw and an angle grinder to get this work done. This is going to be a bolt-in style. I'm going to get it welded in eventually, but in the meantime I'm going to bolt it in. Do those holes. Make sure you have a good drill bit. 3/8 is the size I used. I used a step drill, and then finish it off with a 3/8 drill bit. But things you'll need welded on here: brackets for your brake lines, right here. Provisions here for your bumper cover, right here. I just drilled random holes because I don't know where it's going to be. And this is made by MAF Racing. Got the pair for $16. Tim's really good to work with over there. Originally I put them up here, and it sat the radiator too high, so I kind of chopped them up and had my buddy weld them in this afternoon down here. And that's all it's going to take. I'm doing this because my current radiator support has a pretty good dent, as you can see. It's been like that for years from a body shop. Like I said, this came on the market locally for me for $50. I said, why not? But it is more of a hassle than I bargained for. And if you're going to do this swap and thinking you're going to drop a lot of weight, you're not. You're going to lose 3.5, 4 pounds tops is all you're gaining. In the process, I did remove my air conditioning as well, so I'm losing like 32 pounds. But one more thing, when you cut, you got a brake line really close here, and I did nick it, so I went to a junkyard and replaced it. This is a junkyard OEM line that I had to pick up because I did nick it, not where it was leaking, but didn't feel comfortable about it. So be careful when you're cutting on here. This side is a little easier to work on, but again, where you cut it, you'll see down here, it's flush, kind of right here. So pretty easy. Just take your time. This is your daily driver. I don't recommend this because it's not going to get done in a day, but who knows, maybe it would. But hopefully this helps. I know there's not a lot of tutorials out there, like where do I cut, how do I bolt, and it goes right up there, and getting ready to get the car back on the street for race season. All right, thanks guys.